Nangukanayo. And it's exactly 6 minutes past 7 p.m. My name is Atieno Stacy, and as I usually say on TikTok, Jambo Jambo, or rather good evening. This is the Evening Fix 6 to 9 show with Atieno, which airs every Monday to Friday only on Baze Radio.co.ke. Now, kama hauna my Safaricom app, kababa, guy, just go download it on either Play Store or App Store, and you can listen to me there as well, as long as my other colleagues, that is Selva Kido and Maria in the morning. Now, in the studio with us, hey, like I really don't even know where I'm gonna start. I'm just excited to have her in the studio. I'm not starstruck, but I'm just struck. Because you're a star in my books, though.
Yeah, I do.
So this babe, I bumped into her videos on TikTok, right? And it's quite interesting. She cooks, but she will not. She usually cooks her food with a heater and a toaster, a sandwich maker. Why is the question? Why? Kiasi nikapata naye akaniambia ni msee wa uni. I've also checked her comment section. Kiasi akasema shule yao they do not allow fire.
Yeah.
And that is why she started using conventional methods to cook. That is a heater and a toaster. Sandy is her name. Good evening. Sasa msupa.
Poa sana.
Nataka tu kuvibe. Usijali si kitu serious.
Ni sawa.
CNN. Tuko kwa hizi vitu serious. Tuko tu tuna vibe tu.
Acha niko poa.
I just want to know a little bit about you. If somebody asks who's Sandy, what would you say? Apart from your name.
Sandy is someone who is like okay, I'm an introvert person, but I talk with people who I'm conversant with. Another thing about me is I'm a jovial person.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, kipatana na mimi kwenye utafurahia. That's what I can, a little bit about me, kidogo tu.
You're jovial and you're an introvert.
Yeah.
That's an insane call.
Yeah. I've told you that.
How can you tell you're jovial and you're introverted?
When you hang out with me.
Oh, so so you're that type of a person who you're introverted when you don't know people, but as long as you're comfortable with them, you talk.
Yeah.
There's an ambivert.
Yeah.
You're kind of social and kind of quiet.
Yeah.
That's me. I'm an ambivert as well. Like, hey, kama ile petu nipata na beba ya panelist. Woi Mungu wangu, if I wasn't there with my guy, I would not even talk to anybody.
Hey, na venye I was like, hey, you know, a lot of people, I'm like, hey, I'm not, you know?
No, I've seen them. I don't know most of their names. Maybe I talk to them like every other week, but that's just it. Now, aside from you being an introverted person and also being a jovial person, you're a student as well. At which school?
At Multimedia University.
What are you studying for?
I'm studying journalism.
Oh, kuja inside. Kuja inside. Teach me. Come inside. What type of journalism?
Broadcast.
You do broadcast journalism?
Yeah.
What unit did I used to hate? Mkona unit entrepreneurship?
Kunao.
Media law. Oh my God. Media law 1 and media law 2.
Research 1, 2, 3. What else? Multimedia communication.
Entrepreneurship as well.
Yeah.
God, I hate school. Unafanya French? Oh, us used to do, we had to do French.
Oh.
So you do English, Swahili, and French as well, in order for you to be a journalist.
Oh.
Now, in the next few minutes after this song, which is Big Mama, Extra Taniua featuring Scam Cardinali, I just want to ask Sandy, alijuaje as a picker using a toaster? That is what I want to find out.
Bass.
So, no, when we come back.
Oh, okay.
When we come back after this song, Scam Cardinali and X-Ray, inaitwa Big Mama. You just tell us, how did you figure out you can cook using a toaster or a sandwich maker and a heater? It's 10 minutes past 7 p.m. Please do keep it Baze Radio. That is Mosso with Who You Hapa. And it's 16 minutes past 7 p.m. My name is Atieno Stacy with your evening fix. You know, like a couple of days ago, I decided to, just change my seats and got myself a new set. And I did a voiceover on it. And somebody commented and said, you have an evening voice. And I was like, damn, I'm in the right profession. I'm in the right career. In as much as I'm in journalism, I'm also doing an evening show as well. Because in the other radio station, pia nilikuwa nafanya show ya evening. So I'm like, I see what you say. I see what you're saying. From your mouth to God's ears. Like, I see what you're saying. Anyway, in the studio with me, I have a journalist as well. And it was Sandra. But aside from that, she's actually skilled. Maybe I'm a journalist, but I have no skills. This babe can actually cook food using a heater and a sandwich maker. And we were just talking offline about hizi stories zote za, content creation, because you said you're graduating in like a month or so. So meaning this is stories zako za kupika na toaster in a class. So for us as your viewers that followed you cook with toasters and heaters, what content should we expect now moving forward?
You'll just expect me cooking again, but now it's not like I'm going to hook like other people, like Akina Su, CJ Nani. I'm a skilled person, so I'll have to do something unique.
Okay, so you figure it out, Ama, you'll continue with using a toaster in
a little bit. Maybe I use a toaster and a kettle. Of course, I have to incorporate on my content now, when I'm going to start.
Yeah, I feel like that's actually a good idea, because tunaongea niko namwambia she should just continue with that, because that is what makes you. That is what makes Sandy. That is what makes you Shori wa toaster. Because I mean demu na interview kwa studio nikamwambia ole Shori wa toaster, like that's how I just call you get me. So I feel like that is what makes you Sandy.
Like, of course I would like leave it.
Ombachi tumezoea akisema dan. It's the same way with Su, tutazoea amechimba shimo, sijui amechinja kitu ya kuku, and I'm like, bro, I can't do that. Even if you give me a year. The same way we have what's the name of this gospel artist that now is a chef, Holiday. Who does some really, really, sexual voices. Yes, Dave. Chef Lando pia mengia na sheng. Every chef has their own authentic way of cooking. And now Sandy, you have like using conventional methods like heaters and whatever. I just feel like you need to continue doing that. Now on your page, I saw you landed a deal with Brookside. Guy, nasikia wivu. Ebu tell me how was it for you? Because I used Brookside every single day. Na hawanioni.
Hawakuoni kabisa. Nakwambia, it was like in the morning. I was like sleeping, Then my phone rang. And then nikapigiwa, nikaambiwa, hey, there's this deal we want you to do. Ya chai kweli. I was like, hey, nitapika aje kwanza chai na kettle. Nikamwambia, it's okay. I'm on the deal. Then I sent my red card. So that was it.
And that was your first gig?
No.
That's not your first gig? What's your first gig?
Nala.
Nala is
the noodles.
The noodles. So this is your second gig?
No.
Guy,
okay, let me just mention them. It's Nala Noodles, Rina, Prestige, the Kappa Oil. Let me just say the Kappa Oil
industry.
Visa, the credit card. The Option Agency, Brookside, what else? The Clean Flax, it's a laundry business. You've
even worked with Visa? Teach me your ways. Like I'm starstruck. Like my mouth is wide open. Now I just want to do like every other person that is listening to this particular show, not listening to you. How did you figure out you can actually cook with a heater or a toaster? Because I have those things in my house. I'm not gonna lie, I have a toaster. I don't remember when was the last time I cleaned it. Not even used it, cleaned it. Na tumianga niko like nimkate tu na hakuna kitu naweza itumia kutoast, so hakuna haja ya kuosha. So it's somewhere in my store with like breadcrumbs on it. So how did you figure out you can use like a heater or a toaster to cook?
Okay, let me tell you. Acha nianze
to pay story.
Let me give you a story now. So I was in my room. Then I had like one egg. You see? So I was like, nilikuwa njaa, and then at that time, nilikuwa najua, maybe if you like ukieka mayai kwa toaster, itakuwa sawa. It was around like almost 1. As you know, as like students, unaweza kama una class unakaa tu, you don't have anything to do. So yo mayai nikasema let me just do this. Nikaanza na mayai tu kwa toaster peke yake. Only toaster, like I had no like sikuwa na idea like naweza tumia pia the kettle. So nikatumia the toaster kupika eggs, omelette, then nikapika the Indomie like the normal way, like maji, then the hot water hivyo tu una soak like that.
Like my producer.
So after that nikatukula, then people and then I was like, today I have to do something, let me film this thing. I don't know if people know that this thing can do this. Then I did that only with the toaster only. Nikapika hivyo, ika blow out, like ikaenda viral. I was like, yes,
this is my thing. Figured something out. This is a comrade hack.
Then nikapika what is it called, inaitwa kuroast the meat. Nyama choma.
Na toaster.
Yeah. I was like, kumbe this thing can also do this. I was like, yeah. And now I'm going to incorporate the kettle
as well.
Yeah. Now the kettle, I figured out like if you leave the kettle open, like it won't like go off. Yeah.
Automatically. Oh, I am doing this. This is interesting. I'm doing this on Saturday. Continue.
Yeah, so if you just, I boiled the meat there and then ilikuwa inavuzimika. I was like, sa mtu unafanya nini like so that it can't, nikaifungua. Then like don't put like maji mingi pia. You just limit and then you just keep on checking on it. So nikatufanya tu hivyo. Then haiko inazima. I was like, yes, this is another one. And that's how I started cooking with a kettle and toaster.
And that's how you just blew up.
Yeah.
Okay. When you come back after the song playing in the background, actually, it's Moonlight by Pokomo Princess. I'd just love to know, why did you start using it? That's what I mean, the next few minutes. So in the background is Pokomo Princess with Moonlight, and it's exactly 24 minutes past the top of the hour. Please do keep it Baze Radio. Brandy Minor with Mary Jane, and it's exactly 29 minutes past the top of the hour. And welcome to the Evening Fix. This is the 6 to 9 show with Atiro that airs every Monday to Friday only on bazeradio.co.ke from 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. And in the studio with me, we have a content creator and also a journalist like me. Are you doing a diploma or what are you doing?
Bachelor's in
journalism. Yay, karibu.
Maisha ni ngumu.
No, it's actually fun being a broadcast journalism because I usually feel like when it's tuongelele jona kiasi, cha tukue nerds. Because journalism is broad. Journalism is not being on the mic or on TV or reporting news. I feel like the hardest journalism career is reporting kwa ground.
Yeah.
You see like, tuko kwa studio sahi na nani cha tusikie mwenye kwa ground ile kitu na report. Because what I think pia mnaambiwa shuleni if you're a reporter, eri wewe uumie kini sio kamera.
Exactly.
And that is when I say that
usichome.
Ndio. Journalism. I'm going to be a broadcaster. I'm going to do broadcast journalism.
Yeah, okay.
Because I wanted to do reporting kwa ground. I'm like, so I'm in KICC, maandamano kumewaka, tunatupia tear gas. But I was like, we were told, we are going to give you a camera in the ground and make sure you're the one who's injured, not those cameras. Because if the camera is injured, that's how your job is lost.
Yeah.
So and I'm like, camera tunaweza pata ingine, mguu nitapata ingine. And I was like, this is not my type of journalism. Nilisema again. So let's talk about you. Enough about me. A heater and a toaster. What are the pros and cons of using them? Kuna siku jaribu kupika kitu kabako. Nini yo?
Wacha nikwambie, ilikuwa meat pie, especially kwa toaster. Last week when nimeiweka like the oil, also pizza, the one, so like I had not like sikuwa nimeweka the oil, so it was like imeshikilia kwa toaster, like ukitaka kutoa imeshikilia, imeharibika. So I was like, oh my god, the tea ilichemka ikatoka nje kamwagika yote ikaisha.
So hii ya pizza yenye unasema ni yenye ulipost in yenye ulipin?
Yeah, that one.
So it backfired?
Yeah.
And you couldn't even tell?
Of course.
It has backfired. Ili backfire wapi?
The scene, the cheese ilishika kwa the toaster, ilimwagika kabisa ikashika juu. So I figured, then baadaye ndo nikafigure it out. I was like, this thing you don't have to close it because initially nilifunga. So you have to, so umeiona nimeekelea kaspuni hivi, so like this ndio moto ya juu inishike hivyo pole pole.
Okay. Now kuna msee alienda ka comment stories zako za kupigwa shock on your comment section about just using electricity like anyhow. Watu wangopanga electricity mbaya, naona sasa wengi kuna vitu kama gas pia have you. So what are the precautions that you've taken as a person using like such unconventional ways of cooking to cook?
Okay, for me I changed the socket at the uni in my hostel. See, to me the normal socket, I was like, hey, people are talking about this thing, let me not risk it. So I changed it. Yeah, and cut after the good one.
Which is the good one?
kuna vault. I don't know the vaults. You just check out the vaults.
The heater. You can see naked wires.
Yeah, and then maybe so like you check the kettle and the vaults like kama iko sawa.
What about using a metal spoon?
Don't use it. What I recommend okay, sijawahi jaribu lakini
hebu jaribu.
Wewe unataka nishike na shock.
I'm that devil in your ear. You try it. You never know. Maybe God can use you as an example. Chapa shock. That's it for Sandy.
But you know what? See, the electric currents, like it has already been regulated.
Yes.
So sidhani ka pia ukitumia spoon ka itakupiga shock.
Like it is to me.
Asiwezi
so you use a wooden spoon or plastic?
Wooden. Plastic also.
Plastic pia as well. But tricks.
Yeah, juu itachoma, si unaelewa?
Yeah, so
itachomeka. Yeah, wood.
Hey, ni manads. Hey. Najua kuna watu wanafloat kama producer do. I'm a nerd. Coming right up is Kenani by Bujux, but don't forget that we still have Nani anaitwa Nani, Sandy in the studio with us. In the meantime, please tell me where can we find you on your socials?
On TikTok is Sandra Chelagat. On Instagram, Sandy Chela. And on Facebook, the same Sandy Chelagat, and YouTube, Sandy Chelagat. But okay, I don't post on YouTube more often. But yeah, I'm trying
TikTok and on Instagram.
Yeah.
Okay. In the background is Bijux. I hope I'm pronouncing it correctly. Bijou. It's a French word. The way we usually pronounce croissant as croissant. I am a Kenyan, not croissant. So it's Bijou by Kenani, and it's 26 minutes to the top of the hour. Please do keep it Baze Radio. Wake up with P Unit. By P Unit, and it's 19 minutes to the top of the hour. My name is Atieno Stacy. You can find me on TikTok and on Instagram at IamAtien, and this is your evening fix 6 to 9 show every Monday to Friday only on Baze Radio. Now, kuna times na kwanga nimeenda live, people are asking me, what's the frequency? Atieno, where can we get to listen to you? Now, hakuna frequency. Radio is now moving from frequency to online, actually. I'm just saying. You can get to listen to me on bazeradio.co.ke or bazeonlineradio.co.ke, or if you have the My Safaricom app, you can get to listen to me there as well. Now, in the studio, we have a journalist as well, and also a content creator who cooks just like you cook every single day, but not with your gas and sufurias, with toaster and a heater.
Yeah.
When creativity. So as we wind up, you're a student. Hey, unasoma Jonah. What do you expect out here? Unajua kuna time nimeona video ya TikTok, just somebody ameenda high school, akauliza students, ukimaliza uni, ukimaliza seko, what do you expect outside there? Unapata tu machelewa kwa like, mimi nitaenda uni, nitatafuta pesa, alafu nitakuwa na madem. Yaani unaingia uni, unagundua uni ina madem, wala ina hiyo pesa. Ask me about it. So what do you intend to do after university? You're graduating in a month.
Yeah.
So una expect nini huku nje? Hebu tuambie.
What I expect, of course, like maisha itakuwa ngumu. Okay, that's what I expect. Yeah, what I expect is that maisha si rahisi. And me pia I'll continue to do my content. Like I'll be maybe that's my first priority. Then maybe later on, later on, I apply for jobs, at stations. Ikiumana sana, tunaingia corporate world, pia tuna apply huko. Yeah.
So let me ask, as a journalist, so what I broadcast journalism, that means you can either be on radio or on TV. So where does your heart lie? Is it on radio or is it on TV?
On radio.
On radio?
Yeah. It's behind the scenes. You're not seen. It's like what you talk. Yeah, people just know your voice, your content, but at least they don't know you.
So radio.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because my content also, like, so you see, like, I'm not like showing off my face, like
sana, yeah. Mikono tu yako and the equipment you're using and the ingredients. Damn. Now, what I can advise you as a person who did journalism as well, and I'm going back to school to graduate, lazima nikushie kofia kwa hewa. You say, I did it, mama, I made it. My advice for you is just follow all of these radio pages, because hapo ndipo utapata gigs. Like you're gonna get maybe a radio station looking for presenters or MVPing. Maybe zingine tu ni auditions tu anakuita. So that's just my advice. Ikiweza, since you're introverted, you can also start with a podcast where you're not being seen. It's just like an audio podcast on Spotify or on Anchor. there is an app on Play Store or App Store in Anchor where I started my podcasting as well, because I was a podcaster time near COVID. I had a podcast called Breathe, No One Has a Clue. I did it, and I just decided one morning I woke up and I deleted it. But I'm going back to it once again. But now this time I want to be seen, like the same way Mwafrika does it. Iko nini. So I just advise you to start podcasting kiasi and jikaze. God helps those who help themselves. Like ikosa kujipa pia. Fun fact, you have content creation, which is actually now inakupea do, like the book side, the visa thing, the NADA noodles. That is something you can also do as well. Now, as we wind up, once again, just repeat your social media handle so that we can get to follow you, and that's just it.
Yeah, so guys, follow me on TikTok at Sandra Chelagat, on Facebook, the same, Sandra Chelagat, on Instagram at Sandy Chela, and on YouTube, Sandra Chelagat. Yeah.
So it's Chelagat or Jelagat?
Oh, Chelagat. Jela.
Chela means?
Chela, you were born like at night.
Guess what? That's what I would have been called if I was Kalenjin. Because I was born at night. I'm not lying. I'm called Atieno. Atieno means being born at night.
Oh.
So I would have been called Chelagat. And Jela means in the morning.
No, it's the same. Okay, it depends, like your Kalenjins. There are those from Kericho, Nandi, Baringo, you know. So it depends with how you'll be called.
Oh.
Yeah.
So like sisi wajalui, Atieno ni dame, Otieno ni, so Chela ni dame, Jela ni
it's chali. The same, no. Keep Lagat, it's now a man. Then Jelagat, it's now a lady.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. So follow Chelagat. So see Jelagat.
It's Jelagat.
It's Jela.
Not Chelagat. Yeah. But now when you pronounce it, you pronounce it as Chelagat.
Pronounce it as a Kenyan, Chelagat. that will just help you. So Chelagat is your handle, Sandy?
Yeah, Sandy Chela.
Chela. It's confusing me, but it's fine. It's 14 minutes to the top of the hour, and coming right up, or rather playing in the background, is Kenyan Girl by James V, featuring Edie Singer. Do enjoy.
This is Baze Radio.
We are 254 to the core.